Hey guys, so now I'm going to show you how to do spaghetti squash. You're going to be making a really, I think, awesome recipe called spaghetti squash with creamy garlic sauce. It's really yummy. But this is a spaghetti squash. There's all kind of squash at the market, so I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. So spaghetti squash is super simple to prepare. I used to make the mistake of preparing it in water rather than just roasting it, and it would be really mushy, and I would try to put pasta sauce on it and it just tasted nasty. So you got to know how to do it correctly, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So the first thing, whenever you're cutting a squash, to make it easier on yourself, because these can be really hard to cut through, put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Now, I know that there's some controversy over using microwaves, but when you're busy and you're just trying to get this thing done, then it makes it really easy. So I've microwaved this for 2 minutes, and it's down on my board. So first thing, you want to cut off this end, and this is going to be a little tough. Okay, but that's actually easier than if I hadn't microwaved it. Then you just cut it in half. I should say you want to make sure that you wash it before doing this, so just make sure it's clean and has all the grocery store stuff off. Then you grab a spoon, or you can grab a ice cream scoop. That works really well too. And just pull the seeds out. Smells just like a pumpkin. You really want to get them all out. Okay, that's one. Now the next one. So this recipe is so simple. You just bake your spaghetti squash here, and then you make the sauce out of avocado and garlic. And that's it. But whenever you're doing spaghetti squash, once you roast it, you can put anything with it. So when we're done with the cleanse, you can just put pasta sauce with it, and it makes a really healthy substitution for pasta, and you're getting all kinds of nutrients from the squash. So then just take your olive oil, and if you have a pastry brush, then you can brush this on. I don't, so I just kind of put it in the center, and then I use my hands. And I've preheated my oven to 375. Wipe my hands off here. And then I'm going to sprinkle some Herbamare on it. Herbamare is a salt. Oops, let me open it first. Herbamare is a salt substitute. There's still sodium in it, but there's some other seasoning too, and it's just tasty. So I use that instead. Then take your pan, and you want to put it face down on your pan. Just like that. And then I'm going to put this in the oven. Like I said, it's set to 375. And depending on the size of your squash, you're either going to do 35 all the way to 50 minutes. So I'd suggest setting your timer for 30 minutes and then checking it, and then, going from there. Okay? So I'm going to put this in the oven, and we'll check on it later. So our squash is finished, and as you can see, it's a little bit brown on the edges. I like it that way. Next, you just take your fork and scrape. And look at that. It's just like spaghetti. Very, very simple, very tasty. And you can add more salt and pepper to it if you like now, before you add your creamy garlic sauce. That's it.